Does audience proximity matter to the energy in the room during your presentation? Of course it does. You ever been to a comedy club where they seat people right up next to the stage, very closely together? There's a reason for that. The laughter travels and ripples through the audience. There's more energy created when people are near each other, and they also can see you clearly in your facial expressions and every little micro expression that you do, and it makes a difference to the energy of your presentation. So in many corporate meeting rooms, you'll see that there's often too much distance between the stage and the front row. I got hired to speak at one event center, and I'd called the meeting planner in advance and asked for a floor plan. He didn't know the setup yet of what that group was going to do, but he said, hey, just jump on the website and you'll see pictures of all the typical setups of our room. Google the room. I'm so glad I did. I looked at that actual ballroom where I was going to be, and there was like 20 feet between the stage and the first row of round tables that were set up. So I called my meeting planner and said, would you mind just moving tables 10 feet forward or adding a couple of tables up in the front? No problem. Changed the energy a lot. All the other presenters that day appreciated that I did that as well. So what do you do when you show up and it's not right? Tables are spread out, or it's just too much physical distance between you and that front row, which creates an emotional distance. They won't be as involved in your presentation or interact or ask as many questions. Well, two things you can do are to move left and right on the stage to your proximity to the right side of the room, left side of the room, and the center. You can control that. Move all the way to the front of the stage, hang your toes over the edge, and let those people know you care that they're getting your message. The other technique, which has some risks, is to leave the stage. Go down into the crowd. Say, I want to be close to you folks. That does create more attention, just like when the teacher used to stand next to me when I was talking too much in class. Her message with her body language was, David, shut up. And people will pay more attention to you when you come physically into their zone. The danger is, number one, you're turning your back to some segment of the audience at any given time, and that cuts off connection to those people. So consider that people should always be able to see you from the front. The other risk of going down in the crowd is you're going to walk out of the spotlight, and they may not even have a camera operator in the back to follow you, and you've just ruined the recording because you weren't in the designated spotlight area of the stage. Just a few considerations for you to dive into when you're planning a speech in a larger room. Google the room, work with a meeting planner, make sure you've got it set up for success. And if all else fails, you move on the stage and make sure that your audience feels your energy. If you have a question about public speaking on stage, on camera, drop them in the comments below, and I would be happy to do a show just for you. Have a great day.